started about 6 months ago. So I've only been here 6 months, and I cannot believe that I quit my job. Hands down. So, many of you don't know I work in corporate America, and I am an assistant controller for a real estate third-party management company. So we manage third-party for owners apartment complexes, multifamily units, and I've been in this industry for over 10 years. I've worked my way up from the very, very bottom, and now I'm an assistant controller. I've only been in this position for 6 months. So initially, like, I've always wanted to be, first I wanted to be like a CFO. So that was first. Then I was like, oh, I want to be a mom and a wife and all those things. And so I wouldn't be able to be committed 100% doing that. So I was like, okay, I can go and be a controller. So I was a property accountant, senior accountant, and then I got offered this opportunity to be assistant controller. So typically your next step would be like accounting manager. So I'm like, oh wow, like, I'm actually skipping that step and going into being an assistant manager. So I thought, this is great, like, excellent opportunity for me. And so, like, as the days would progress, I'm like, in the beginning I was like all for it, like, oh yeah, I love it, like, I love the company, I love, the people I work with, the culture, everything is good. And then, like, I just started feeling like, I'm never going to be challenged in the same industry. Like, as far as third-party management and in corporate, basically. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I've always had things going on the side. And something just came over me. And, I mean, not even something, like, God just basically was like, look, you need to quit your job. I'm like, quit my job? Like, how am I gonna quit my job? Like, this is everything that I know, like, what am I gonna do next? Like, I don't know. And so I just felt like he had been talking to me for a long time. And so I knew that, ultimately I would be doing something bigger in real estate, but I didn't expect it to be this soon. I just took a promotion 6 months in, 2 miles away from my house, like, salary amazing, monthly bonuses, like, freedom. But not enough freedom. So I was like, okay, God, you want me to quit my job, so what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do next? Quit my job and do what? And so, like, one day I was getting a massage, and he was like, you need to go into real estate. Like, so I've only been in real estate accounting for 10 years. Like, since I graduated college, I've only been in real estate. So I'm like, okay, this maybe was an alley-oop for that. Like, I've seen the transactions as far as acquisitions, dispositions, investment deals, capital call, fund management. I've seen all of that from an accounting standpoint. And so I guess this is like, the next thing for me. And so I, spent a lot of time, like, basically trying to wrap my head around, is this really what I'm going to do? And so, like, the plan just started coming together. Like, okay, you're going to go get your real estate license, and you're going to go in class. And you're going to do that in 3 weeks. You're going to get licensed. You're going to go be a realtor. And doing that, you're going to buy and sell properties as you learn the areas and make your networks and meet people. And I mean, eventually you're going to be flipping homes and investing, and you're not going to do residential only. You're going to do commercial as well. And you're going to be in an area that you can, make your mark and make your voice and your name be known. And so this is the plan that I have for myself, and this is the plan that has come to me, and it's come like years before I thought it would come. And so I'm just still nervous. I'm scared. I still can't believe I quit my job. They are so disappointed in me. Actually, they've been treating me like crap ever since I gave my notice. I mean, they were cool in the beginning. I mean, I'm helping them out by staying through the busy month, but like, I guess this is it. And like, I'm disappointed in myself too, if I can be 100% honest. Like, I feel like I have work undone, and I had to deal and kind of accept the fact that I'm not going to be able to finish the work. and to celebrate those small victories that I have, accomplished within 6 months. Getting my team in order, getting them up to speed, helping them transition a lot of things from an older system to a newer system, from an old platform, an old way of doing things to a newer way. And to be honest, like, the company I work for just has such a long way to go. And although I wanted to be an integral part of making that happen, I started, thinking about it. Like, okay, we have a 2-year, year and a half, 2-year plan. Okay. We know that 1.5 year, 2-year plan really gonna turn into 2.5, 3 years plan. And then I just started being, realistic and just thinking about it from a logical standpoint. So we got a 2-year plan with this company. In 2 years, where can I be in my own personal life if I go and do what I know I always wanted to do down the line, but sooner? And so I just feel like, 2 years, I can be doing a lot more, including having freedom as a young, mom, a mom to a young toddler, a wife, and just having a lot more freedom, and that's important for me. The thing is, like, yes, I quit my job, but I'll still be doing consulting for my clients that I already have, that I do like their books for, accounting books. I'll be doing that. I have my online boutique, children's online boutique store, so I'll be, picking that up and kind of doing a lot more marketing than what I have done in the past. Because it's just me, I don't market heavily, because it's hard to, fulfill orders after a long day of work, again, being a mother and being a wife. So I'll be picking that up. And so I'll still have some income. And you know what? Like, I just know that God is going to, put me on a fast track. And he's always been there. And so I know that he's going to, what is it called? I'm going to focus, and he's going to get me there faster. Like, I just know it. I feel it. Like, I've been networking already. I've been going to open houses just off of just saying, hey, I just want to go see how it's done. I want to go see them in action. I want to see how they have it set up. I want to see what they do. And I've met people by doing that. Actually, a lady I met called me yesterday out of the blue and, like, inviting me to one of the events they were having at Keller Williams. And so I met up with a lady there who was like a lead specialist or something like that. And she's already, like, been calling me, and I know, like, just trying to get me on the right path. And in doing that, I already paid for my real estate school or whatever, so I start that June 11th, and that's 2 weeks or whatever. But she contacted the school and had them give me a discount through a sponsorship. So I already received a credit on that too. So, like, I don't know, I just feel like things have already been moving in the right path. And so, like, for example, yesterday, that happened or whatever, which I was super happy about. Thank God it happened early in my day, because later that day, I found out that, like, my management team had a meeting without me. And, like, they had me on the meeting list, emailed me, confirmed the time, and then canceled it. So I'm like, okay, they canceled it. No, come to find out they still had the meeting, like, without me. And so, like, I was a little butthurt. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little like, that's a little shady, like, at least be like, oh, Ashley, we're still having a meeting. You don't have to come, because you're not going to be here. No, they just straight up canceled it and still had it. So that's corporate America for you. And so those are the very things, like, I'm just over, like, I just want to be myself, and although I'm multifaceted, I have a lot of things about me that I like to do. I'm just retiring from that typical corporate sector for now, and I'm going to step into entrepreneurial role, being my own, leader, and hopefully managing my own team, and just kind of getting out there and networking, the things that I love to do, and stepping out of my shell 100%, and that's big for me. Like, I'm super secretive and private to the people who I call friends and family. I mean, they know, what I go through, because I'm very open with them. But touching people who I've never met, and, just being open and honest to people who might find inspiration in me. And I know that I'll be successful. I don't doubt that. I've never doubted that. I mean, God has always led me. I've always been, taken care of and guided and directed by Him. It's a lot of amazing opportunities. But in such a short period, like of 6 months, I've touched so many people who were like, I want to stay in contact with you. I want to do business with you. You inspire me. Thank you so much for challenging me. I haven't been challenged in my 20-year career until the last 6 months. And so that means a lot to me. And I know that fire and that drive that I have, I can take that anywhere I go and be successful. And so for me, starting from the ground up, going back to school, being, an agent until I be able to do the things I ultimately want to do, which is investing and putting together deals and stuff like that, that just means so much to me. And yeah, like I'm still nervous, and that's just being honest. Like, this is not easy. I'm stepping out on faith. I have so much fear, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, God is not made up of that. And like, I have to learn how to, be myself and accept the things that I want to do and be okay with that, and not feel like I have to answer to what people think I should do or who they think I should be. And this company is going to be okay. They've been around longer than I've been living, and I have to be okay with unfinished business there. And to be honest, like, it's going to take a long time for them to get to where they want to be because of the people that they have that are grandfathered in. It's like corporate is just crazy. And I'm so thankful that my husband has allowed me the opportunity to suspend work and go back to school to do something that I ultimately want to do, and just being just supportive in that. I can't thank him enough, and I know it's only going to benefit our household. And so I'm just happy for that next chapter. So yeah, I wanted to come on here really quick and be like, yeah, I quit my job. Now, I don't advise nobody to do that. Like, if you need to do part-time, real estate school, or do whatever to set you up for something else, then do that. Like, fortunately for me, like I said, I've already had my online children's boutique. I have a few clients that I'm able to sustain. I won't be making as much as I make now, but I'll be making enough to at least sustain me. And I just believe in my heart and know that I'm going to close deals ASAP. I'm going to be a winning team, even if it's alone first. I just wholeheartedly believe that because God is a deliverer. He is a miracle worker, and He gave this vision to me, and He gave this plan to me, this path to me, and I'm just believing and trusting in Him that He will, guide me into success. And so, yeah, like, follow your dreams, and it's okay to dream again. I'll get into it more about, being an accountant and being in corporate. I mean, I just felt like I just wanted to accomplish that, and I have. And I don't have to do it for 20, 30 years to have accomplished that. I did it for 10 years, actually plus 10 years. I did it for the years I was in college. I was working full-time as well in corporate and accounting. So to be honest, it's been over 10 years. And I'm on to the next thing, the next dream, a dream that I had that was supposed to be, my 30s and 40s, and down the line, I'm doing it now, and I'm claiming it. I'm happy. I'm just trusting the Lord, and I know that He will deliver. He's always have. And so just keep dreaming, as a new mom and a new wife. I lost a lot of me, and I'll get into that too. And so this is a big part of finding me again and living for me. And obviously my family's going to reap the benefits, but just putting me first. And this is a big step for me in that direction. For so long, I put my job, first, just so I want to be successful and all these things. And to be honest, like that comes second to being a family and having a family and having children and being a wife. So I'm just directing that full-time energy 9 to 5 to doing something else that I would love to do, that will offer me the opportunity to be my own boss, to be my own leader, and to have freedom to be there for my daughter and my husband. So yeah, y'all, that's it. I quit my job, and pray for me because I'm nervous as hell, but I'll be alright. Yeah, I said God and hell in the same sentence. All right, y'all. Thanks. Bye.